Hi guys, it's Drea. Today I have a palette bingo for you. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous to do this. It's been forever since I did any kind of a palette bingo or gauntlet or anything, and I just, I've been trying to use my collection more than anything lately, and I thought, why not start doing a palette bingo here and there? I've definitely done lots of these on my channel before. I'm gonna do it in the style that I like to best, which is to use multiple palettes. So I've got 5 palettes here, right? 5, yes. I'm gonna use 1 shade from each palette. So I'm gonna randomly pick them. I don't know if I wanna do a gauntlet. A gauntlet is where you put down 1 color at a time, and you have to place it before you know what your next color is even gonna be. A lot of people do palette bingos where you choose all the colors first so you know exactly all of them and you can kind of plan it. Maybe I should do a gauntlet. It's so much more challenging. Okay, I'm gonna do a gauntlet. The one thing I'm gonna say though is if I don't get a blending shade, I'm gonna take a blending shade. I'm gonna take one myself. But if I get a blending shade, I'll use it. Oh God, why am I doing this to myself? Okay. I love doing these. You wouldn't know it from my reaction. I love doing these because often you'll come out with something that you never intended, never even thought to do before, and it usually ends up really, really good. So let's just get into it. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna take my RCMA No Color Powder and I'm going to heavily put that under my eyes. I'm just gonna place this, that way if I do have any fallout, it catches it really well and I can just wipe it away. And obviously I have done the rest of my makeup already just for time's sake, and I'll put like what I used for foundation and that kind of thing down in the description bar. But I have my primer on, I've set my primer and I'm ready to go. I put 1 to 5 into random.org. I'm gonna actually pick the order of the palettes first just because I have to put 1 to 5 in it. So let's just pick them all first. We are going to generate, and we have number 3. So the first one's gonna be the Violet Voss Coral Crush palette. Generate again. And we have number 1. You guys can't see it this far, but that's the Gingerbread palette from Too Faced. And then we have, now I only have 3 left. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-doo. Number 2, which is Take Me Back to Brazil Rio Edition. I haven't used this in so long, and even if I only use 1 shade, it's a good palette for shimmer shades. Okay, so I only have 2 palettes left, so this is going to determine the remaining order, and I'm getting number 1. So that means we're going to use the Yes Please and then the Venus XL1. Okay, so with the Violet Voss Coral Crush palette, we've got 3, 6, what's 6 times 3? 18. Haha, I can do math. Okay, I've got 18 shades. I'm gonna hold it up high so the mirror doesn't get in the way, and we're going to generate a number. 13. Did you know that's my lucky number? It is. Okay, so 6, 12, 13. So this is the shade Flame. This, I don't think I've used this shade a ton. It's obviously like bright. Okay. I think the first thing to decide is what eye shape I'm going to try and attempt to go for. Do I want a halo eye? Do I want like a classic smoky outer? Do I want an all over color? I'm going to put this in the middle of my lid. I would like to do a halo eye today, but I don't think this particular shade is going to work in any scenario in my head. So I'm going to put this just in the middle, because that way if I get a lighter shade, I can put it, on the inner and an outer. And I used to do gauntlets where you can't go back and reapply the shade, but I don't really like that idea. I like to go in and reblend things. So if I need to, I'm going to go back into a shade and go in and reblend it. But I'm not going to take that same shade and like apply it in a different part of my eye. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is only going to go in the middle. There's the Coral Crush palette. So the next one is the Gingerbread Extra. No, this is just the Gingerbread Spice, not the Extra Spice. This one we have 6 times 3, another 18 shade palette. Yeah. See, in palette bingos, if you hold it upside down, that kind of like changes things, but whatever. I'm gonna hold it upside down just so you can see it first, and then I will pick. This one smells nice. It doesn't smell like gingerbread, but it just smells nice. Okay, so I already have 1 to 18 in there. Generate. 14. So we have 12, 13, 14. Okay. This is the shade Figgy Pudding. It's very deep. It is a matte, I believe. You know what? I don't mind those two shades together. So this will go in my outer V. Okay. Aha! I like it when a plan comes together, and I'm going to knock on wood just in case, because I hate jinxing myself. Okay, so we're gonna take this. This is a very powdery shade. So there will be followed from this one. Imagine just wearing eyeshadow like this and not blending it. I saw this girl the other day working in a store, and she obviously had skills. Like, she had a really cool purple eye going on, but it was basically just a line of eyeshadow, like no blend at all. And I just wanted to say, like, girl, you're so good at this. Let me teach you a little bit. But that would have been weird. Could you imagine, like, just at a Subway, basically telling somebody that their eyeshadow isn't looking quite right? It looked good, but it could have, like, it was just a line. Almost like a Barbie. Remember when Barbie's eyeshadow was just like a line of eyeshadow? Anyways, so I'm going back into the shade just to blend the two together. Actually, they blended really nicely. Okay, so like I said before, if I don't get a blending shade, like a matte blending shade, which I will use to blend out that line, then I'll go in and I'll just use one. I'm just gonna re-add a little bit of color to this area here because it kind of went away. That's what doing eyeshadow is a lot of the time, and you often don't see it in a lot of tutorials because it's boring. But going in and re-adding color that you've blended away and then blending it again and possibly re-adding it again and blending it again. Like, that's why people's eye looks don't turn out the same as the beauty gurus they see, because you're not seeing all that extra blending steps a lot of the time. All right, this one has a lot of shades in it. It's time to do multiplication. 8 times 4 is 32. Yeah? Well, 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32, right? Yes, okay. 32. I'm not going to count these 3 at the bottom. I'm just going to go 32. So between 1 and 32, generate 24. Purple. It's this shade right here. These ones don't have names. Will this work in my inner? Do you think? No. Oh, I really want to, really hoping for like a light shimmer in that inner corner. I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get it. Okay. I'm going to, I kind of want to put it in between these two, to be quite honest. I don't like it. Abort mission. No, abort mission. I don't like it. Okay. Then, in that case, I'm just going to fix what I just did. Am I cheating? I don't think that's cheating. No, I don't like that. Just because it's not showing up and there's not really a lot of room there in between those two. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't like it for the inner corner. I'm going to wipe away this now. And I'm going to put it underneath the lash line. I have Angel Down from Lady Gaga stuck in my head. I was singing it earlier. I really love that song, and I would love to sing it live somewhere. I never told you guys, I sang at a jam night a few weeks ago. One song, I sang Angel of Montgomery by Bonnie Raitt. Well, it's not by Bonnie Raitt, but her version. Her performance of it. Anyway, it was awesome. It was the first time I've ever sang at a jam night as opposed to karaoke. Actually, that's a lie. I sang once at a jam night before that. I did, but it was a long time ago. So that was really, really fun. Yeah, I was so nervous. And you know how many times I've sang karaoke. Like, I don't get nervous at karaoke. I live for it. I live for the attention. But no, I got really nervous because, well, first of all, it was like where my husband plays his music and where he is not gonna lie, a little bit of like really well respected, like one of the best musicians there. And so of course I don't want to like screw something up and reflect badly on him, but it all worked out really, really well. I really want to blend this out too. So we're leaving it for now, but it needs some blending. Also, I have 4 eyeliners here, and I was thinking, should I just like pick one like randomly, or should I just use one? I think I might just use one. I think I might use this purple one because then I can blend that in nicely, but we'll see. Okay, so that wasn't as exciting. I was kind of hoping to use one of these on the lid, but that wasn't really going to work out to the place where I was with it. So next one is the Yes Please palette from Colourpop. This one only has 4, 8, 12 shades. So hopefully let's either shimmer, please, shimmer, or blending shade. I guess shimmer though, because I can pick a blending shade. That's number 1. Oh well, okay. That's my blending shade right there. That's just, what is it even called? Full Zip? I don't know that I've ever really paid attention to the shade names on this palette before. Okay, so we're just gonna use this to blend everything out. And again, like if you end up blending too much of this away, you can go back and grab some more of the shade that you blended. Okay, you know what I'm thinking too? Like maybe I didn't put this up high enough. Or maybe I just need like a crease color, because it doesn't really seem like, I don't know. I really like these colors, but I don't really like how it's ending up totally. Anyway, what was I saying before? I have Angel Down stuck in my head. That song is beautiful. If you've never heard it before, go and listen to it. I listened to it on Spotify. I don't know if she has more than one version. I feel like there's more than one version, but the one I listened to is the one, I think the album is called Joanne or something. Anyways, I'm gonna take this up just a little bit further up, because once I started blending it, I'm realizing it's not really like as high as it needs to be to kind of be in the crease. That's the kind of song where like you have to want to watch somebody perform it. You can't get up at karaoke and sing that song. That's like, I don't know, the word that I want to use is like selfish, but it's just kind of like you're singing to hear yourself and like how far you could take your own voice, whereas people don't really want to listen to that, do you know what I mean, unless they're watching Lady Gaga sing it. Like nobody wants to watch me sing that song. So, but I love that song. It's so powerful and beautiful. See, do you see like how just taking that up just that little bit further just made such a difference there? And then I'm just going to take this and kind of just blend all the way down like this. Just like a couple centimeters just made so much of a difference, because I have so much space between this crease and like where my eyebrow starts. A lot of people have the opposite problem, but you know, grass is greener, because I always have to bring my eyeshadow up further than I think I should have to. Otherwise it doesn't look balanced. So pay attention to that when you're like doing yours, because either you might have to bring it lower if you don't have a lot of space, or if you have a lot of space, bring it higher might actually help you out a little bit. I only have one palette left, and if I don't get a light shimmer shade, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I pretty much have to put whatever color I get right in the inner corner, so we'll just see what happens. And there's not really a lot of light shades in this palette. Okay, so we've got another 18 shade palette, and we got number 12. No, it's a dark shade. Okay, so I guess this one here, Celestial. It's basically a deep brown with gold glitter in it. This is very pigmented, so I'm going to be light-handed with it at first. The glitter doesn't show up, really, once you put it down. I don't know why that is. Why do these shades even exist then? I don't hate this. As a halo eye, I actually don't hate it. With eyeliner, it's going to end up looking even better. I am though going to just re-add, go back into this one, re-add a little bit to the middle, and then just blend it out one more time with that shade from the Yes Please palette. So I'm going to use this liner. This is the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank, and it's really just like a vibrant purple. So I'm not going to take it all the way across. I'm kind of just going to take it to like the middle. The reason I do that is because my eyes, I don't like the way they look when they're completely closed off. I like to have the front part of them kind of be more open. Like when I put nothing there, it just makes it look bigger in the front instead of having it be closed off, and I feel like my eyes look really small. I'm going to put on my eyeliner and I will be right back. Here we are. I've added my eyelashes. I put on my bronzer, which is just my Project Pan bronzer, and I'm just going to put on my blush and highlight and then do lips. So I grabbed this one. This is one I haven't used in so long. This is Nars Bumpy Ride. I don't know if this is permanent or if it was a limited edition one, but it's just a really nice, like, springy, can you believe it's like almost spring? Springy blush. Yeah, I like that. By the way, I decided today I hate bronzer. I just hate it. I can never get it to look right, and it just looks super patchy over here today, and I couldn't get it to blend, so I just hate bronzer. I mean, I get the purpose of it, but I hate it. There's the blush, like that. Okay, I am going to, spoiler alert, start trying to pan this. Not pan, hit pan on it. Shouldn't take too long. There's a nice big dip in it, but that's gonna be in my next Project Pan update, I think. So this is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. One of my absolute favorites. Yeah, I have a nice big dip in the middle there. And I love this. Look at it, it's so pretty. I've been using this a few times lately, which is what made me decide to start trying to hit pan. I don't know if I can do it in 1 month. That's a pretty deep dip. I have a feeling I might be able to hit pan within 1 month on it. I would like to know how much highlighter you use when you use highlighter, because I feel like I see some YouTubers, just as an example, Tara babies, who have huge amounts of pan in multiple highlighters, and they do it real fast. And she has so many highlighters in her collection. I'm like, how? I don't understand. Am I just using like hardly any product every time? Because I've had this highlighter for 2.5, 3 years now. I use it a lot, and you can see there's a dip, but 2.5 or 3 years. Like, some people hit pan within 3 months, and I'm like, how do you do that? Anyways, okay, so I'm going to use my Fix Plus Coconut Setting Spray. I just reordered this because I'm getting real low, and I've decided that I never want to use another setting spray. I love this. I love the way it looks on my skin. Just love the way it works. So yeah, anyways. By the way, this is my lazy girl hairdo today. I really didn't want to curl my whole head, so I just put it up behind and then did this. Yeah, it took me like 5 minutes. All right, lips. I have my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Naked 2. I just sharpened this, and now it's like crumbly. And then one of my favorite lip products in my entire collection, and definitely my favorite Colourpop lip product. This is Uno Moss. Such a beautiful color. Okay, there we go. Didn't think this is what I was going to end up with. Here we are. I hope that you really enjoyed this palette bingo. Multiple bingo gauntlet. By the way, it was Smacy who originally came up with the concept of a gauntlet for palette bingo. And I want to say it was me, but there could have been somebody before me. But who came up with the doing multiple palette bingo. So I'll just take credit for that. But if there was somebody else, then you can let me know. I'll link to Macy's channel below. She started putting out videos again. I love her and you should too. All right, but subscribe here as well. And I hope you are having a great day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video, which I'm about to film right now and should be out very soon. Okay, bye.